Star Trek IV. It did appear for a while that Star Trek IV would never happen. In February of 2022, however, a new Star Trek movie was revealed. However, there hasn't been any news concerning the status of the supposed fourth film since then. And there have only been a few updates, both positive and negative. Even though there have been some critical remarks made regarding the project recently, it appears like the fourth Star Trek movie is still in production. Here is everything we currently know regarding the development of a potential Star Trek IV film, the most recent Star Trek IV updates. Unbelievably, Paramount has revealed that a new Star Trek film, that is, not the fourth, is in production. Director Toby Haynes of Andor is attached to helm this film, while Seth Grahame-Smith will pen the screenplay. An update for Star Trek IV was also released along with news of this new movie. The fourth feature in the revived Star Trek film series is still in development. The studio refers to it as the final chapter, Variety reports. That is, we suppose, excellent news. To truly rejoice, though, we'll have to wait for something a little more tangible. The first information about an additional Trek film. Following the first wave of information we learned about Star Trek IV, these updates. Deadline reported in February 2022 that talks were on with the goal of bringing back every main character from the revived franchise. Getting Simon Pegg, John Cho, Carl Urban, Zoe Saldana, Chris Pine, and Zachary Quinto back for Star Trek IV is part of that. That was just one of the numerous significant revelations that came from the 2022 Viacom-CBS Investor Day call. J.J. Abrams answered the phone, reaffirming the rumors that the fourth film was going to go ahead. Matt Shakman of WandaVision was once slated to helm Star Trek IV, however he has since withdrew from the endeavor. We'll wait to find out who might take his place. The screenplay will be written by Cameron Squires and Josh Friedman. Deadline claims that Lindsay Beer and Geneva Robertson, Dworet's script, served as the basis for their rendition. Thus, the number of credited scribes for this movie may vary depending on how it turns out. Naturally, the plot and other facts of Star Trek IV remained a secret. For Star Trek IV, the past few years have been difficult. Plans for a second movie starring the ensemble were put on hold back in 2018, apparently as a result of Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth's departure due to disagreements over salary. A number of people have floated ideas for a Star Trek movie over the past few years, including Quentin Tarantino and Noah Hawley opens in a new tab. The writer-director of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood genuinely desired to create the first Star Trek project with AR rating. Even the author of The Revenant, Mark L. Smith, penned a draft. Nevertheless, a lot of people, including John Cho opens in a new tab, hoped that the Enterprise crew would reunite, apart from one crucial cast member, in the fourth movie of the revived series. Sadly, in 2016, Anton Yelchin opens in a new tab, who portrayed Chekhov in the first three movies, passed away. That the part would not be recast was confirmed at the time by Abrams. I would say there's no replacing him, he said to the Toronto Sun opens in a new tab. No one is being recast. That is unimaginable, and I believe Anton is worthy of better. We would guess that this opinion stays the same. And we're excited to watch how they honor the late actor. Where Star Trek IV is currently at. For the time being opens in a new tab, Star Trek IV will no longer be released by Paramount. And that's basically all we can be certain of. In any case, we'll be watching closely for any updates on Star Trek IV and any new images including Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, and the cast.